Hello and welcome to yet another brand new episode of Colors of India, your weekly cultural diary on Rajya Sabha TV. I am Teena Jha with all the latest on the cultural front in the week gone by. As always, let's begin with the highlights of today's episode. First up on the show this week, we take you to the world's biggest crafts fair. Next, a celebration of Bharat Ratna Pandit Ravi Shankar's legacy. And finally, an exhibition that brings Mizoram art to the forefront. The 33rd Surajkund International Crafts Mela was held in Faridabad this month. Like every year, this year too, the festival was a rendezvous of art, craft, music, dance and food. This year, Maharashtra was chosen as the theme state, while Thailand was the partner country. The fair saw the participation of artisans from all states and as many as 20 other countries. A large number of renowned national and international folk artists also showcased their mesmerizing performances at the cultural extravaganza. We bring you glimpses from the mega fair. The art lovers were in for a treat when artisans from all over the world got together at the 33rd International Surajkund Crafts Mela in Faridabad. The 33rd Surajkund International Crafts Mela was held in Faridabad this month. Like every year, this year too, the festival was a rendezvous of art, craft, music, dance and food. This year, Maharashtra was chosen as the theme state, while Thailand was the partner country. The fair saw the participation of artisans from all states and as many as 20 other countries. A large number of renowned national and international folk artists also showcased their mesmerizing performances at the cultural extravaganza. We bring you glimpses from the mega fair. The art lovers were in for a treat when artisans from all over the world got together at the 33rd International Surajkund Crafts Mela in Faridabad. Fair, Maharashtra was the theme state, while Thailand was the partner country. Visitors at the fair loved the traditional cuisines of Maharashtra and were introduced to the rich cultural heritage of the state. Apart from lip-smacking delicacies, visitors also enjoyed and learned about the weaving art of Maharashtra. The demonstration section at the fair also provided people with an opportunity to witness beautiful paintings made by artisans from Maharashtra. The bright and colorful traditional Maharashtrian handicrafts fascinated the audience.
हमने जो ये सब फूड स्टॉल लगाया है ये पूरी तरह से महाराष्ट्र थीम को सामने रख के ही बनाया है। हर चीज़ ट्रेडिशनल टेस्ट महाराष्ट्र की है, हर कारागिर महाराष्ट्र से ही आया हुआ है, इसलिए आपको पूरी ट्रेडिशनल टेस्ट यहाँ पे मिलेगी। हमारा जो इसमें पुरणपोली है जो वर्ल्ड फेमस है वो पुणे से एक्सपोर्ट होता है। फिर हमने महाराष्ट्र का रूरल एरिया का पिठलं भाकरी रखा है। फिर वड़ा पाव मिसल ये तो फेमस ही है। फिर हमने इस टाइम एक नया लोणी स्पंज डोसा यहाँ पे रखा है। जो बहुत ही पुणे का फेमस आइटम यहाँ पे है।
देखा जाए तो स्टॉल्स वगैरह भी काफ़ी अच्छी है और खाने की आइटम्स भी सब एकदम अच्छा है, परफेक्ट है। महाराष्ट्र का टेस्ट काफ़ी अच्छा लगा। इस टाइम मैं अभी पूरन पोली खा रहा हूँ, तो उसका टेस्ट भी मतलब काफ़ी मीठा और स्पाइसी दोनों का मिक्सचर है और एकदम प्रॉपर है।
This time, the festival hosted more than 1,000 artisans, not just from India, but also from SAARC nations. The mega event also captured some mesmerizing cultural performances. Artists and troops from different regions as well as different countries got the perfect platform to showcase their talents. Enthralling cultural evening programs could be seen at the main Chaupal every evening during the fair. To enable people to click selfies, special selfie points were facilitated at the fair where people could pose for their perfect picture. The Surajkund International Crafts Mela was started way back in 1987 with a view to promote handicrafts and handlooms with the aid of craftsmen invited from all over the country. Every year, the fair sets up an environment in which rural crafts traditions can be displayed. And what's even more interesting is that the fair projects the traditional rural ambience of a typical village near Delhi for those who do not have the time or the means to visit an Indian village. And that's why it is an unmissable event for those living in and around Delhi. With that, time for a quick break on the show. Lots more coming up on the other side. Do stay with us. On the other side of the break, a celebration of culture through song and dance. Welcome back after the break. Let's now take you to a festival of Indian classical music and dance, the annual fest of the Ravi Shankar Center in New Delhi. The show this year was a celebration of the 99th birth anniversary of the legendary sitar maestro who popularized Indian music across the globe. The Ravi Shankar Center in New Delhi recently presented its annual Festival of Indian Classical Music and Dance, celebrating the 99th birth anniversary of its founder and Bharat Ratna awardee Pandit Ravi Shankar. The annual festival is also a dedication to the sitar maestro's beloved friend and Beatles guitarist late George Harrison. Every year, the Ravi Shankar Center holds its annual festival around 25th February, marking the birth anniversary of George Harrison, whose friendship with Pandit Ravi Shankar has been documented in history. In honor of the two world-class musicians, students of the Ravi Shankar Center presented a magical event. They enthralled the audience with some memorable compositions of sitar maestro Pandit Ravi Shankar, who took Indian classical music to glorious heights.
for us Western people, I can say that Indian classical music give more different opportunities. For instance, with improvisation and different scale and different way of expressing music, you can say, or expressing feelings. This is my biggest reason for playing, you know, that you have the system for improvisation, that you really can work on a different level than in Western classical music, where you are a little bit bound by the chords and the different structure that is.
It's all about music. संगीत के बारे में, क्योंकि गुरुजी he lived the life of a musician, true artist. हम लोग तो मियां तानसेन के बारे में सिर्फ सुने हैं, लेकिन अगर हकीकत में किसी को देखे हैं तो वो हमारे गुरुजी हैं. आज नहीं, सदियों इनके बारे में आप जितना आप एक्सप्लोर करेंगे, जितना आप रिसर्च करेंगे, और आपको मिलते जाएगा. वो एक समुंदर थे.
One of the enduring legacies of Pandit Ravi Shankar is that he broadened the appeal of Indian classical music abroad. In the 1950s and early 1960s, Pandit Ravi Shankar toured various countries, taking Indian classical music far and wide. He paved the way for a new era of music to emerge in the 1960s, comprising an eclectic infusion of Indian instruments into pop music. But it was his meeting with Beatles guitarist George Harrison in 1966 that catapulted him into popular Western culture. Harrison's introduction of the sitar into the Beatles gave rise to a new genre of music known as raga rock. Both Harrison and Pandit Ravi Shankar also worked together on various projects, including the 1997 album Chants from India. The duo also remained lifelong friends.
ये तो मतलब पंडित रविशंकर का आंगन है, तो यहाँ आकर तो हर आर्टिस्ट परफॉर्म करना चाहता है. और अगर आप देखें तो बहुत ही सिंपल बैठक स्टाइल में, कोई बहुत यहाँ पर वैसे वो प्रोग्राम्स की शोशेबाजी या वो नहीं है. इट्स कम्प्लीटली नो फ्रिल सेटअप. जब गुरुजी थे 2012 तक, तो गुरुजी खुद हर कार्यक्रम में हर शाम यहाँ बैठा करते थे, और उसके बाद से भी ये सिलसिला चल रहा है, क्योंकि गुरुजी का एक सपना, जो जितना मैं गुरुजी को जानती हूँ और उनके साथ मेरा वक्त बीता है, उनको एक बहुत ज़्यादा इस बात की ललक थी कि आगे आने वाली पीढ़ियाँ शास्त्रीय संगीत को सीखना और परफॉर्म करना बरकरार रखें.
At the annual Festival of Classical Music and Dance, Pandit Ravi Shankar's wife Sukanya Shankar was also present.
I'm so happy we are able to continue the festival music which Guruji started. He always wanted to give a platform for younger musicians, and this is what we are trying to continue his legacy along with his senior disciples. I try to do as much as I can with his blessings. Here we are nothing except music.
Organized in memory of the sitar maestro, the annual festival provides a platform to young musicians to showcase their talent. This year too, the festival proved to be a wonderful congregation of Pandit Ravi Shankar's disciples who gathered to pay tribute to their guru. The students of the center recreated the magic of the musical iconoclast. Grammy-nominated musician and Pandit Ravi Shankar's disciple Gaurav Mazumdar, along with the young jewels of music, enhanced the flavor of the melodious evening. They together performed several pieces, including Guru Vandana, a bhajan, He Nath and Rag Yaman, leaving the audience asking for more. The annual Festival of Music and Dance at the Ravi Shankar Institute of Music and Performing Arts was originally initiated by Pandit Ravi Shankar himself to promote art and culture by inviting the upcoming as well as established artists to showcase their talent. Now it's become an annual tradition with Pandit Ravi Shankar's disciples celebrating the legacy of the legend. On that note, time for another quick breather on the show. Still more coming up on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. On the other side, we take you to an exhibition showcasing paintings on Mizo identity. Welcome back once again. We now take you to a group exhibition of paintings by 14 young artists from Mizoram. The artists exhibited their work in New Delhi, showcasing contemporary Mizo identity as a complex mixture of global influences and valued regional traditions. The aim of the event was to put Mizoram on the arena of the flourishing Indian contemporary art. So here's a look at Mizoram's budding art practice. To showcase the culture, tradition and lifestyle of Mizoram, a show of contemporary paintings was presented in National Capital, Delhi. Organized by the Department of Information and Public Relations of the Government of Mizoram in collaboration with the India International Centre in New Delhi. The exhibit displayed 27 paintings by Mizo artists, capturing some rare sights of the state, also known as a land blessed by nature. The 7-day-long exhibition brought alive the picturesque natural beauty of the hilly state.
Mizoram ahian painters me.
We have shown the culture of our village through these paintings. Mizoram has many artists. Some are well trained and have degrees and diplomas in fine arts, while some are just self-taught. Many artists could not participate in this exhibition because of limited space here at the gallery.
Chumi chu kanon pholan rolin kay mani ski lakha.
The artists beautifully portrayed the exotic Mizoram, its simple village life and culture, giving viewers an insight into their lives. Be it traditional bamboo houses, portraits of women, or just the everyday life of the Mizo people, the exhibition captured them all.
मिज़ोरम बहुत सुंदर प्लेस है और जैसे कि हमने पेंटिंग में दिखाया है इसी की तरह है। मिज़ोरम पहाड़ी है और नदी भी है और काफ़ी आदमी लोग मिज़ोरम का बारे में जानता नहीं होगा, इसलिए हमने इधर ही पेंटिंग का ज़रिए से हम दिखाने का कोशिश किया था और इधर ही एग्जीबिशन को भी देखने के लिए ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आदमी आके मिज़ोरम के बारे में भी थोड़ा अपना नॉलेज तो होगा।
Artist David Ralte beautifully painted the village scene in Mizoram, while another painter, Saitlanaga Silo's painting Daily Work showed people performing their daily course. Artists used different mediums to paint their love for their hometowns. While some of them used acrylic paint, others preferred watercolors. The exhibition was an attempt to bring the northeastern state to the forefront. Nestled in the far northeastern corner of the country, Mizoram is gifted by nature with tremendous biodiversity. The hill state is said to have at least 8,000 flowering plant species, 700 species of orchids, 63 species of bamboo, and 64 species of citrus and other fruits. The paintings by Mizo artists brought to life the varied hues of Mizo tradition, luring one into a soulful journey in the midst of nature. And time now for our weekly cultural calendar, where we tell you all about the upcoming cultural events in your city. Music lovers in Chennai can enjoy a live concert by Usha Uthup at the Music Academy, TTK Road, 7 p.m. on 2nd March. In the East in Kolkata, a performance event, Pallavi with Stillness, is scheduled to be held at the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Kankadia Estates, 6:30 p.m. on 1st of March. The Ramayana Festival will be held in Mumbai in the MMRDA grounds, Bandra East, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. from 25th of February to the 28th. Another musical event, Music Jam, will be held in Bengaluru at Lahe Lahe, Kodihali, 7:30 p.m. on 27th February. And in national capital Delhi, an Odyssey recital by Vrinda Chadda will take place at the Stein Auditorium, India Habitat Centre, Lodi Road, 7 p.m. on 28th of February. If similar cultural events are being held in your city, you can send us details on sabrang.rstv@gmail.com. We'll try and include those in our weekly cultural calendar. You can also send us your feedback and suggestions about our program. In case you missed the television broadcast, you can watch the episode on YouTube and Twitter. So that's it from us this week on Colors of India. We'll be back same time next week with another brand new edition. Until then, take good care of yourself. It's a goodbye from the entire team.